Wars, persecution, and poverty continued to force millions of children on dangerous journeys, desperately seeking safety and protection. The Mediterranean route is still the major pathway to European countries for migrants and refugees from all parts of the world. It's a deadly, dangerous route where children disappear every day, hidden from surveillance systems. Thousands of children are exploited for predatory behavior, from traffickers profiting on their vulnerability. The children deal with smugglers and criminal networks who don't hesitate to abuse, traffic, and exploit. They become untraceable victims, and no one is looking for them. Drugs, violence, and rape in camps and centers force children to sleep in parks or on the street at night, desperately trying to find a place to stay or something to eat, with their body as their only asset. It's all about survival.
More than 30,000 unaccompanied minors have become missing and untraceable during the last years. And every day more children disappear. In 2015 and 2016, European countries rushed to close their borders. As a consequence, children are now stuck in all countries around the Mediterranean. Many children, victims of trafficking for sexual exploitation, forced labor, and criminal activities, are threatened to life by their traffickers, with no possibility to find protection.
Then the men come and cover the bed with blankets.
Every day a different man would come in and do what they wanted with me.
And if I didn't, he would kill my family. So I didn't have any choice. Yes.
They told me that I could work as a hairdresser in Europe. My family trusted these people. I was afraid, but my family insisted I go.
I didn't have anybody. I was alone. I was afraid of my future. And I didn't know what to do then. Yes.
They had sex with you.
And when I got to the camp, they told me I must do prostitution or they would beat me.
Yeah, I had this special place under a rock where I had my drugs.
They also took my phone, so I couldn't contact my family or my parents.
You put the drugs in your mouth, a small ball like this, and swallow.
A man came to us and said he invited us to his house. He gave us food. He gave us a place to stay. I thought he was a nice man. But one day he said you have to go and rob people for money, for sell drugs for money.
I was hurt. My body was hurt.
People were angry, I remember. And I also remember that people were desperate. And maybe I was too.
And then they forced me to be pregnant and get transferred to the city.
There was a man who took pictures. Who took pictures, and after that, they said that they will show it to my family. They own me.
And I remember that when he was 2 months old, I would look at the baby and I would think disgusting things of myself.
I thought that Europe was good, but it was not. Now all I want is to go back home. I miss my family. I still miss my family.
When the official child protection systems are unable to sufficiently protect children, non-governmental shelters, local networks and grassroots organizations are the only safe places that protect thousands of children from abuse and trafficking.
The Child 10 Award for 2020 goes to 10 extraordinary individuals for their strong commitment to combat the risk of child trafficking and exploitation, supporting the most vulnerable children in our societies. And the awardees are